Alright, so while we listen to the music here, this is an old 80% furnace that I'm gonna change out. It's a friend of mine. I grew up there. It was a next door neighbor, and so I'm gonna change it out. So should be pretty cool. I'm gonna try to keep all the ducts, just change the unit out.
Oklahoma's country favorites, 96.1 XY.
You say you were wrong to ever be, and now you're sorry. You're lonesome and scared. You say you'd be happy if you could just come back home. Well, here's a quarter for someone who cares.
So I just took this old condenser out and put this Lennox condenser in. And he had the customer, he had this this brick installed after the fact. So for some weird reason, they brought this whip inside the wall and brought it down there. I mean, which is fine and dandy, you know, it looks cool, whatever. But I'm gonna cancel that, and then you see where the power's coming in. I'm gonna mount a new disconnect right on top of that, and then bring my whip down. And then he doesn't want his copper there anymore in the ground because he was afraid that maybe whenever they put the brick wall, that they probably bent the copper. So I'm gonna run new line sets, and I'm gonna come out of that. He's got an exhaust vent that's not being used, so I'm gonna come out of there, and I'm a 90 down straight to the roof, and then I'm a 45, and I'm gonna bring it straight down, and I'm gonna bring the I'm gonna clean up his PVC a little bit as well, and I'm gonna bring that down, and I'm gonna run it with my line sets. So, all right, it's really windy, so I'll see if I can narrate this. But what I'm doing here is I'm prefabbing my copper bend, and I already bent my. So I'm using the Hillmore copper bender, and I already bent my first 90. I'm prefabbing my copper right now, and I'm gonna come out of this this vent right here, and then I'm already got the 90 turned on it, and then I measured right there before it hits the roof. I got about 8 inches, so I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna measure 8 inches, and I'm gonna turn to 45 on it, and then that'll kick my copper out this way. And then what I could do also, if I want to get really fancy, but I'm not going to, is I could even measure where I'm gonna 90 down and then turn that 90. But I'm just gonna let my copper hang, and then I'll come back up here and then turn a 90 on it as I continue to roll out the spool. I'm gonna show you what I used to put the Schrader valves back in. This is the JB torque for the Schraders. So this thing's so cool. Just screw it in there, and then it's gonna click whenever it's good to go. Boom. Boom. Just like that. dismounted that new disconnect. Use my DeWalt SDS with some tap cons. I'm gonna bring my whip out at the bottom and just bring it down here. So I'm running a vacuum now. I got the copper ran, and what I did, you can see because the sun. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see I got the copper and the drain ran together, and that underneath that that vent flashing. So that looks pretty good. That's copper ran. Run the vacuum, and then I'll hook up the. I'll finish the disconnect. I'll finish hooking up the disconnect. I'll hook up the whip and hook up main power and hook up thermostat wire, and then this outside portion should be done. And then I gotta finish doing the duct work on the inside. I'm using the DeWalt attachment to cut these taps out. Alright, this install's done. I just finished cleaning up all my mess. It's a Lennox 80% furnace. I changed the supply and the return plenums because the old ones were ductboard and they were just trashy and falling apart. I didn't want to tape old ductboard plenums to a new unit, you know, it would have looked trashy. So I went ahead and put these new plenums on there and hooked the ducts back up. So this thing's running in heat right now, so pretty cool.